Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this autorack car. Now I know I've already done 2 different autorack car tutorials, but the reason I'm doing this one is I've thought of a way to make it a little better and have a bit more depth on the side here and look a little bit more three-dimensional. So today we're going to build this Union Pacific autorack, so let's get to it. I'm going to build it on the back of the train I already have, so the first step is to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler. Then, 2 yellow concrete behind it. Underneath those, we'll put a line of 3 dark oak fence gates to be the air hose. Then on either side of your yellow concrete, another line of 2 yellow concrete. On the outsides of that, we're going to put an upside down, outward facing oak stair on either side. Then on the next block down, we're going to get a brown terracotta on each rail to be the wheels with an end rod for an axle. Then we're going to switch to oak stairs upside down in a back-to-back T-shape pattern coming 3 across the rails. Then another set of brown terracotta for the next wheels with an end rod axle. On the outside edge of the truck, we put a hopper in front of each wheel, and then nether brick fences in front of each stair. Same thing over here. Fences in front of the stairs, hoppers in front of the wheels. Then we're going to switch back to our oak stairs upside down, and counting is important here. In front of this, we need to make a total of 5 with a yellow concrete on top of the last one. Then 3 with a yellow concrete on the last one. Then we need 5 rows of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a yellow concrete, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a yellow concrete on top, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yellow concrete, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yellow concrete on top, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yellow concrete on top, that's 5. Then we do 3 with a concrete on the end, and then we do a total of 6 with 2 concrete on the very end. These blocks will mark out our spacing for all our vertical support beams along the side of the car. Now we're going to build the truck on this end, so back to brown terracotta, come around here, and we get it down on the rails on the first block behind those 2 yellow concrete. Delete the ones used for placement. And of course, we use an end rod for our axle. Then, dark oak stairs in an upside down, back-to-back T-shape pattern coming 3 across the rails. Then another set of brown terracotta wheels and an end rod axle. On the outside edges, we put hoppers in front of the wheels and nether brick fence in front of the stairs. Over here we'll have to come under to do it, so fences in front of the stairs, hoppers in front of the wheels. Now we'll swing around the end here with yellow concrete and fill in a 2x3 here in the middle. Then a dark oak stair for the coupler on this end, get it raised up, delete the one you used for placement. Come under here and 3 dark oak fence gates for the air hose. Now we're going to fill in this top middle 3 coming down end to end to the other side of the car. Once we have that, we're going to switch back to oak stairs, and we're going to make a line coming down the outside edge of this side of the car, upside down stairs facing outward. Now on this side above the stairs, we're going to copy the pattern of yellow concrete over from the other side, so we know where all the support beams will be on this side of the car here. And on this end here, I forgot, we need 2 yellow concrete on each end. Now we're going to come through and raise all of these yellow concretes up by another 6 blocks, so they're 7 blocks tall in total, and do that all down both ends of the car. Now we're going to take out coal here, and in between the gaps, between all of the yellow concrete, 1 block in from the outside edge, we're going to fill it all in with coal going to the top, so that all these gaps are covered with coal 1 block in from the edge. Do that on both sides of the car. Now we'll come over on this side of the car, and in this first gap of 2, 1 down from the top, we put 2 lapis and 2 redstone blocks underneath it. That's where the logo will be. Then it's opposite on this side, so on this end, same thing, 1 block down in that gap of 2, 2 lapis with 2 redstone underneath it. And this is the upgrade I thought of to make it more 3-dimensional. In all of these gaps in front of the coal here, instead of using blocks like I used to on autoracks, we're going to use walls. And that's the reason we had to put that coal wall behind there, so that all of the walls had the same detail. If we didn't put anything behind it, the ones on the edges connected to the yellow concrete would look different than the ones in the middle. But I thought this was a nice upgrade to give our autorack a more 3-dimensional look on the sides here. And so we're just going to keep doing that here. Anywhere there's a gap in between the yellow concrete, we're going to fill with stone brick walls. And just keep bringing it down everywhere there's a gap, all the way to the other end of the car. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the car here. It's tedious, but building autoracks is always tedious in Minecraft. We got that side done, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And just keep it coming until it's all filled in. And I just realized our logo's too low here, so delete those top 2, and we're going to move our lapis and redstone up by 1. Put walls underneath it. There's also a variation on the UP autorack, where this entire column of 2 under the logo is yellow, so you could replace it with yellow concrete if you wanted to build that version. There's all kinds of variations on autoracks, that's why they're so fun to build. Now we'll come over the top here, and we got to move that logo up on the other side as well. So come down here, same thing. Delete those top 2, move your lapis and your redstone up by 1 block, and fill that bottom with stone brick walls. Now we'll do the ends of the car, so take out yellow wool, 2 rows of 3 with 1 in the middle. Then a polished black stone wall on each side of that. Then another 2 rows of 3 and another one in the middle with walls on either side. And then a row of 3 across the top. I like to use a lighter shade for the doors on the end of the autoracks so that it differentiates it a little bit. We're going to do the same thing here, 2 rows of 3, 1 in the middle, polished black stone wall on either side. Another 2 rows of 3, 1 in the middle, polished black stone wall on either side, and then 3 wool across the top. Now on top of the end, in the top middle 3 blocks of regular quartz so it has the lines. Then a quartz slab on either side. We'll do the same thing down on this end. 3 blocks of quartz in the middle with a slab on either end. Then we're going to switch to smooth stone, and we're going to fill in this top middle 3 end to end with smooth stone block. Then we're going to take smooth stone slabs, and we're going to start here and run it end to end on the outside edges of the car. Same thing on the other side here. And you can get a lot of variation with these auto racks. I'm building one with a gray roof here. Some of them have white roofs. Some of them have white on the ends for the doors to load them. Some of them have yellow on the ends like we built here. And that's just Union Pacific style auto racks. So if you've made a lot of auto racks on your train, you can get a lot of variation. Just play around with it. And just keep the slabs coming forward on this side of the top of the car here. And once we get all the way up to this end, you can see our auto rack is pretty much taking shape. We just have to do some details. Now we're going to take out a ladder, and on this outside edge on the very end, we're going to run a ladder from bottom to top. Same thing down on this end here. Run a ladder from bottom to top on the very edge of the car on the outside edge. Then we'll go over to the other side here. Run a ladder bottom to top here. And then on bottom next to this one, we're going to put a lever for the handbrake. And then one more corner to go. Run a ladder top to bottom here. Now we're going to come in on bottom with some different colored stairs here to represent some lettering that's on the bottom edge here. So next to this column of 2 where the logo is, we're going to knock out 3 on bottom to the right of that, put polished black stone stairs on either side, and a quartz stair in the middle to represent lettering. Come down to this end where there's the column of 2, to the left of it, knock out 2 and 2 polished black stone. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the car. So come around on this side here, and same thing, to the right of the space of 2 where the logo is, knock out 3, polished black stone on either side with a quartz in the middle. Then come down here, where there's this gap of 2, to the left of it, knock out 2 and 2 polished black stone. Now we could leave it here and it would look just fine, but we're going to make a banner to make that logo look even better. So get out a loom and come into it. We're going to use a white banner with red dye, and we're going to put vertical red stripes on it. Then we're going to switch over to blue dye and make the top half blue. So now it looks more like the UP logo. And just put that banner over the blocks where we had the logo from before. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So hang 2 of those banners there to make the logo look better. And there you have it, folks. We've completed this Union Pacific auto rack with my new updated design to give the sides more depth. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.